Welcome on in, everybody. Hello, I am Joshua Bleasy. I am the unknown prophet. I do weekly tarot readings between 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. Welcome on, everybody. I use my homemade paths, the 5 Paths Tarot, to help you divine the best possible path for you. These are not sugarcoating in your face, 100% blunt and tarot readings. Mercy has just asked for the mythical butt kick. Butt kick. Are we looking for a journey today? Are we looking for a general today? Are we looking for, let's turn off the music and get serious about this shit? What are we looking for, my lovely lady? What do we need today? And I'm a little toasty, but not, mostly for minimal amounts for pain. Nothing more than that. So I'm not even at a 10% high right now. So just to kind of warn you, just so you know. I know you trust me, but I like to still let you know. And thank you. I'm glad you like the new overlays and the new transition scenes. I worked hard to make it, a part of my stream, everything that you did for me, and also putting it on my merch as well. So not only am I promoting you doing this, I'm promoting my name as well. So, so that's kind of like that. Get higher. Beth, I need more weed. Okay. I've only got a little bit in here. Well, we'll work on that for you there. Get higher, she says. Mercy has now requested a 420 episode. And then I'm like to say, well, I have to give him a couple clean ones every once in a while, don't I? Yeah, you know what? Hey, I'm looking for, I want my own kind of an emote kind of a character, something that kind of looks like, me in the robe kind of a deal, smoking a joint or something like that, a character, if you will, something like that I can put on a t-shirt, it can kind of go 420 day, it's 420 time, and then one that's a serious one, like, me praying or holding my hands open to you with my one of my deck cards in my hand or something like that, the back of it or something like that, nothing fancy. I know I'm asking a lot, right, Barcy? She's like, look, come on, Josh, I'm not that good. Okay, you send me a DM, we'll talk about it, and all that stuff. So, I have to get onto Discord, though, because I'm not currently on anything other than my OBS software in the chat. So, okay, we'll wait on your reading. Hey, you're here first. You get it first. We're waiting for you. I'm going to go open up the old Discord real quickie and look at what you're telling me there, sweetie. I'm looking at the Discord now. Alrighty, Discord opening up. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Oh, and guys, if you want all this new important information, be sure to ask if you want to join my Stars channel, because that's for VIPs and subscribers and mods. So, you are all welcome to come in there. So, okay, I've got the Discord open there, Mrs. Beautiful Woman, you. So, I'm in chat, waiting for her. No worries. You know how it works with me. I'm always all over the place anyway. Hey, Josh, do you ever stick to a schedule? No. I was a scheduler. I followed a schedule for nearly 20 years of my life. I had to follow somebody else's schedule. It is so nice to be able to go, you know what, today I'm not feeling good. I don't have to do this today. And then there are other times it's like, I can't wait to do this today. Are you kidding? Why would I not do this today? And we all have those days as streamers, don't we, guys? So the only thing I'm paying attention to right now is my Discord and the chat. So hopefully you guys are having a good time out there. No, I would like to shout out a couple of people out there. Your best Tansy streaming right now. Go give her a like. Go give her a follow. Then go ahead and give the lad from the UK a follow. Definitely give Merciless Mercy a follow. She's in chat right now, guys, doing her mod job for me. Okay, I'm going to show you what we're going to see. Okay, I'm going to the Discord now to go look at said picture that you have sent it to me. Where am I looking for said picture? In a DM, or am I looking on your page? Blah, blah, blah. Alerts and announcements. Oh, look, Tansy's on. Oh, look. Am I looking in your high council somewhere? Where am I looking, Mercy? Where am I supposed to look? You said you wanted more high? I await your message. I'll see it as soon as it comes up there because I'm sitting right there. Let me refresh the screen, make sure I'm not missing something. Maybe something didn't refresh correctly. All right, putting that all back in there. Dusting off the tobacco. Oh, I have a message. Ooh, I like that. Is that for like your logo kind of a deal? Oh, and I had a great idea for a name, and you'll have to tell me what you think about it, okay? But Merciless Mercy Inc. as an INK instead of INC, or like Mercy Inc., you know, INK instead of INC, something like that, you know? Of course, your own flirt to it, but I was like, she needs a name, you know? Oh, is this a picture of you? You're not a bad looker. Oh, you're showing me the tattoo you got? I wish I could see this picture better, but... Oh, I can open it in browser. Woohoo, maybe I can see this better. I want to get a better look at this nice tattoo you got there. I like the fox tattoo. I really like how that one was set out. I love the artistry of that one. Okay, we have this little bug creature guy, kind of splat kind of guy up there. I like that one too. I wonder what that's expressing. Oh. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Oh, because of the phone call. Okay. I can always go into my voice channel for you there, Mercy. Hey, I'm in Stars live chat right now. Here, I'll send you a linky. I'll send you an invite. Invite the Mercy. Okay, so let me go back to what I was saying first and foremost. First and foremost, I like the design that you sent. If that's for me, I'm not sure that's what I'm looking for. If that's for you, holy crap, do I love it. You know what I'm saying? I really, really like it. What I was saying is I was trying to come up with a catchy kind of a name for you. I thought that would be kind of fun for you to think about. Like Mercy Inc. INK instead of INC. Or Merciless Mercy Inc. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. You know? So I thought maybe you'd think that was kind of fun. I really liked the angel though, and I really liked because you were doing that kind of the wing was that you were showing me the other day, and now it's kind of fun to see how they're coming along with the rest of the picture as well. I kind of do like the black and white background though, because then you can kind of, it pops out there with the color in it. I like that though, but I kind of think it needs to be more stainy glassy in my opinion. But that's, like I said, I like the green too, because if you add that kind of a grassy kind of look in there too, you kind of get that kind of, you know, I've been in the forest a little too long look, you know. It's really cool. I really, really like it, the design of it, though. I mean, I'm just giving you my honest critique as a fellow artist being objectional to you first seeing it for the first time. I know you'll appreciate that. You know, don't change anything you don't want to change, but I'm just telling you, ooh, I like what you're doing with it. Yeah, that's, you know, like I said, the one that's the more solid fill-in, green, the teal, because I'm a little colorblind, so I'm not probably not be seeing the right color here, but it kind of looks like a teal green to me. You know what I'm saying? Like and stuff like that. So and then I was saying, is if this is a picture of you, I was looking at some tattoo artwork that you had were displaying because as you can see, I'm a big fan of tattoos. Me and my wife both love tattoos. We love to see each other's tattoos and kind of look at the artistry of the person who did the work and stuff. And I was kind of giving you my 2 cents on that, your artwork on your body. If that's you, I don't know if that's you or not. I don't want to assume. Oh, okay, yeah. I wasn't sure. I didn't think it was you, but I was like, yeah. Well, you're. If I were a younger man, Newt. That's all I would say. Maybe that'll make her day. She's exactly the kind of girl I would have gone after in high school. I loved me a woman who just wasn't. She had that. She has that. I don't know what's it kind of called. Uh, that confident vibe about her. Like she'd walk down in the middle of that pool, plop her butt down, and like half of the boys would go, "Damn, she looked good today." Kind of emotion. Well, she did that or not, I don't know, but you know. Why does that not surprise me? I mean, I'm just. I mean, you don't know how many times I get the weirdest energy off of the simplest things sometimes, Mercy. It comes through in pictures. It comes through when people are talking to me, even when they're chatting with me and typing words on the screen. And that energy comes through me very, very easily. I'm telling you, sometimes I wonder where it all comes from myself sometimes because it's like, stuff is freaky. Why do I know things like this I'm not supposed to know? Yeah, try making friends when you know everybody's little secrets. Yeah, they really want to be your friends. Anyway, were you ready for a spiritual butt kicking there, Mercy? But I really, really like it. I mean, I like simplicity as well because, well, I'm not a simplicity man. I'm a throw it on a canvas with as much emotion as I can muster in the day. So, I need another deck. LOL. Hey, yeah, you know what? Oh, and Mercy, did you hear my good news? Did you? Did you hear my good news? Did you hear my good news? Did you hear my good news? Oh, she didn't hear the news. For merciless Mercy. If she'd been paying attention to my Discord, she would have known by now, but oh well, here it goes. I announce that my 5 Paths Tarot deck is now going into print. I am crowdfunding a Kickstarter campaign. You can click that link in the chat to donate to my 5 Paths Tarot deck, and you can buy one of these decks. Mercy, don't even bother spending your goddamn money unless you just want to throw it towards the project, but you already have a one already saved for you already. That's already coming your way. So you are going to get a physical copy once the project is complete. So I'm going to be doing a limited run of 150 copies of my 5 Paths Tarot deck. And I will be asking for a little bit of help with editing and stuff like that, but I've also started a Patreon account, so if you want an extra chance to win an extra deck, join my Patreon account, and you can get in the entry for $3 an entry to win that another deck. And here's the very, very exciting news, Mercy. Guess what? One of these people who buys one of these decks will get a one-of-a-kind original card from my original deck. It will be an art card, not an original deck I use on a daily basis, okay? So if you want to see what those were like, I reviewed those in last stream's VOD, so I'd go check that out, okay, guys? So remember, that was my big announcement was yesterday. So for the first week, people who are Patreon members, VIPs, mods, and subscribers get first crack at these deals. So go ahead and click that link. And remember, you have to donate at least $100 or more to get in on the first 50 copies of the 5 Pez Tarot. And I will be signing those copies as well in permanent marker. So if you want a collector's copy and then you want one you will use. So there you go. There's my big news there for you, Mercy. So, and for a limited time, I have created some special merchandise just for you in my merch section of my Streamlabs. Go check it out, my 420 section for you and me, Mercy. So, and I'm signing them. Yes, I'm signing all 50 copies that get it. People who donate $100 more, the first 50 people only, though, and then that will get that copy. You will automatically get a signed copy, and you will probably get one of my art cards, because I have about a certain amount of cards I'm giving to friends, and some cards I'm doing as a random, here you go kind of card. So some people will automatically get a card, and some people will just have to try their luck. So that's my exciting news. So I have 60 days to try to raise the funds. If you want to go check out all about that stuff, go check out my Kickstarter campaign. I've already got $300 being donated to me from just outside sources, not including what Twitch has done. I'm talking from Kickstarter people already have started to donate here. So it's already starting off to a good start, guys. And if you want to find out more information about all of this, guys, go to my Patreon account and let me know. I'm going to be trying to post more first news there first, and then people who are part of my Unknown Stars, thing like that. Stephanie. All right, Stephanie. I got to say goodbye to you. I've got a wife. I love her very much. So, okay. I'm going to get out of this bad boy. I don't need to be in there. So, all right, we're getting out of the old backward section there. When you're ready for so Mercy, there you go. There's your exciting news there. So, and I want to let you know right there. Here's Mercy as the second person on my list of people who automatically get a card deck. Okay, so you are literally the second person on my thing. If you want to know who the first one is, that would be well, it was just who came to my mind at the first thing. Your Tansy was in chat at the moment, but it's not who's in the list, it's who's on the list. It's not who's on first. So there we go, Mercy. That's my important, wonderful news there, guys. Oh, and just so if you guys want to know also, just so you know, hey, Mercy, I'm going to do this for you because you weren't here yesterday. I'm going to show you what will come with the deck. You'll get all of these deck cards you guys already know, all right? You'll get a better looking booklet than what I'm going to show you, okay? You'll get a booklet that will come with all of the right, stuff in here, and I'm going to have to get this spell checked, and someone's going to have to look at this before I put it in print, guys, because I'm not the best speller and something like that. You'll get one of these cards here as your collector item there. This will probably be the one that I sign, okay? And then you will get these following cards next that are going to be automatically coming in your deck, okay? All right, I don't care if I'm famous, I'm going to do that. So here we go. You get an air card, you get an earth card, you get a water card, you get a spirit card, and you get a fire card as well, included with this deck automatically. Those come with the deck. So for those of you who are my witchy friends out there, can use the elements in your readings. All right, and then here's where it gets interesting, okay? So these are all automatic right here. These all come with the deck right there, okay? So now that we have that answered, here are the possible winning cards you may win. And I will show you. I have 4 cards to give away here, okay? I have the Warrior Element. I have the Blind Prophet. I have the Willow Tree's Door, and I have Unison's Window are the 4 cards One of these is going into the giveaway. One of these is going out to a person who has purchased the 150 copies. So then we have 2 going out to very special people, and one of those is in chat right now. Okay? And the other one's going to your Tansy because I promised her an art card. So that's it there. And I might include another one of these guys here that's just a blank one that's signed with the special message on the back, maybe. So, okay, because I do have an extra one of these cards too as well. So that probably will be in there. So if you get this one, I'll probably say sign a special message to you there. Okay? So there you go. I'll probably do that on the back of all of the cards. I'll sign a special message to all of you guys on the back of those cards for you, okay? So that's what we're going to be doing, guys. And then when they do go retail, because the rest of the decks will go retail, so the 50 of them will go out to people who support, then 100 of them will go up for retail in my shops. All right? So just so you know what to do, and there may be some kept for giveaways and stuff like that, and blah, 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 blah. Hey, I was having a great 420 day till the stoner came into my chat, taking up my valuable time, getting in my way. Hi, 420, how's it go, buddy? Here we go. Wait, he's coming in just at the right time because it's 420 right now. Somewhere in the world, it's now 4:21, but I think we're only a minute late in stoner time. So that one's for you, I-420 guy, and for Merciless Mercy, and for everybody out there. One brass monkey hit for all of you. So there's my exciting news there, Merciless Mercy. She says I'm going to be famous. I'm like, I've already tried writing 2 books. I've created multiple different pieces of artwork out there. I'm not trying to be famous. I'm trying to be, known. Why do you think I call myself unknown for a reason? There's a very specific reason I call myself unknown. Because in the end, I will be unknown. One day no one will ever know who Joshua Adam Bleasy is. Ever. There will be a time and place where no one will ever know who I am. Not history, not a book, not anything will ever record me. You know what I'm saying? And we will all become that unknown person one day. But I know that the energy that I leave here as Joshua Adam Bleasy will be known someday. So I would put your face on a billboard. No, I do not want to be Miss Cleo. No, never. No, I hated that woman. I laughed at that woman. I called that number once and I said, so do you know about this thing happening in New York City about a week and a half from now? She goes, no, what about it? I think the Twin Towers are going to fall. And she was like, at me. That just went to prove how much of a, okay, Mercy, whatever. You pay for me to be on a billboard, I guess. If that's how you want to spend your hard-earned money, once you become famous yourself, you can start paying for my little stuff there. We'll get you on a billboard first, then we'll talk about me on a billboard. All right, and welcome on into my Danger Bean. Woohoo! Well, like I said, it's going to be a limited run because I like to do limited runs because those are going to be only those copies ever. There will only ever be this original copy. This is going to be my original copy to the day I die. Someone somewhere out there in the future is going to get my my original deck one day, okay? But if you get one of these mass-produced decks, there's only going to be 150 of them. So you can imagine that only 50 of those get signed, okay? And maybe 10 of those, out of the rest of them. So, 90 of them will go out for resale. 10 of them will be gifts I give out to friends. Stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Leave you in the will. I hereby leave all of my shit to Merciless Mercy in Minneapolis, Minnesota. She must come be a part of the pagan community here and be a part of all the wonderful social things she could awesomely benefit here as well. Now, I'm not encouraging you to move. Okay, I'm just telling you, okay? So we have, if you want to talk about one of the most open people for women's rights, for LGBT rights, for pot rights, for all of that stuff, for social programs, I'm telling you, we have the best medical programs. We have the best social programs. We do not have the best crime rate. I'm not going to lie. But if you go far enough away from the city, you're just fine here, and still be able to get to all of the good things in here as well, So, you know, so if that ever encourages you to be done with Texas there, but you will have to put up with snow. Maybe you will like it. Maybe you won't. On winters like this, you'll probably go, I thought you said there was going to be snow. And then in the next winter, you'll go, for the love of God, Joshua, why did you warn me? You know what I'm saying? I live in northern Minnesota, about 15 miles away from the Minneapolis, Minnesota city limits. So I live in Circle Pines, which is like a smaller suburb of Blaine. That's the biggest city near where I'm at. So because I'm kind of a smaller suburb within a bunch of suburbs. I'm a little tiny city. All right. She's over there fangirling and going right there. So write it down. Write it down today. I promise that. And you have this VOD to prove I said that. So when I do become famous and go, I forgot all about it. No, you cannot have more coffee. I just finished making and creaming and sugaring. How dare you ask me for such things?
I'm a ballsy one.
I have to give the wifey coffee. Anyone else out there need some coffee? Get your coffee cups ready.
Here.
Coffee cups ready for all those people who need some coffee. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Oh, creamed and sugared just the way you like it. If you don't like it creamed and sugared, touch shit. Go to somewhere else. Get your coffee. There you go.
The same Burger King. You'll have it our way or you won't have it.
Hey, Burger King. You'll have it our way. You won't have it all. So, we are going to get to our first reading for today with Merciless Mercy in the chat. Getting her first reading for today. She's already enabled butt kicking. She's already encouraged me to smoke and toke a little bit of the greenie. So, guess what? We're about 15% high as we speak. So, here's another one for you, Mercy, just because. And my wifey says, hi!
Yep, I do.
And that is another green, I'm assuming.
Yes.
So we are, Okay, if I'm going to do it, I've got to do it right. I've got to at least put up the warning sign. All right, if we're going to go green, we're going to go green, damn it.
We're going to go whole hog green.
All right, we've got the green flag up, so you know what all that means now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is now a 420 episode.
Yay!
Warning, the following content will be cannabis related. This is a 420 stream. Starting now, I am 15% high and about to have my first joint.
Of the stream.
Alright, and then we're going full tilt kitty for Mercy then. Woohoo! I hope she's ready for butt kicking reading. What kind of reading do you want though? Do you want just your general reading or do you want a journey layout reading? I mean, I owe you a journey layout reading. Which one do you want today? But then you are, I owe you not anymore. Except for you being my friend and whenever you want when you get one. Wake and Becky is ready there. 420 guy. If I could do it every day, I would. Trust me. Unfortunately, I'm too much of a pot hound to let green stay in the house too long here.
Yeah.
Ask the wifey.
despite my best efforts.
Hey, but we do have a system that at least we make it last a lot longer than sometimes we think there. So this one's for I-420 guy. This one's for Merciless Mercy.
Yay.
Oh. And as soon as I hear what she would say, journey layout, good.
Journey.
All right, 10 card shuffle, and the 16th card for journey layout reading. Predestined has already gone into effect because she didn't even know she wanted a journey layout, so she gave me her numbers. 1. No God cards this time. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. They're jumping though. 9. And 10 for the Merciless Mercy. And of course her Wandering Path card comes out first. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and the 16th card. I know she's all like, get on with it already. Here is your path. Here is your weight path. Your hard. Your easy. Your unseen. Your home card and your leap of faith card. And you know how this works there, Mercy. So you know what these all mean already. So we're going to go in order as always, like we would normally do for all of our people who would get a normal reading. So, okay. All right. Getting it set up so we get the right cards on top first so that when we're ready to move things over, we're ready to move things over. I have to take a quick 5-minute run down to the restroom break. Something in my bladder just went.
He's almost done, folks.
cat. I got readings to do.
He's back.
I'm back. Okay, thank God I put out the weed. Woohoo. Okay, thank you. Now I won't be distracted by impending doom sounds or whatever the heck was going on there. Thank you, Mercy. If you stepped away or if you went away to go do something real quick, we're gonna make sure she's in here before we get doing her actual reading here, and welcoming her back. I'm back. Okay. There we tried the crawl of the wall.
Hey, 2 chickens just popped up.
Okay, here. All right. So, we're ready to rock and roll. Oh my. So, we have come to a point in our lives where now we understand what the word home means. Now we finally understand why we have been trying to show ourselves these things for quite a long time. The past did define where our foundation was set, where we put roots for right now, and where we can keep roots for this moment. But home isn't a place. Home is an ideal. Home is a part of ourselves that we finally feel like we have captured. You can move into a cardboard box and still have a home. That's not what's going to happen, but it's just my example. That home is a feeling within ourselves that we feel like we have built ourselves up, our lives to be exactly what we hoped it could be. That we see it possible to become something more beautiful than what we used to live into. We move out of our cages and start moving into homes within ourselves. And now the universe is telling you that you have done this. That you are finally seeing all that which is coming together, all that which had to happen before this had to happen to get you to this point today. Now you see where we can build on top of a brand new foundation, and now you have the experience not over to overcome all of those obstacles. You know you can do it. We've proven ourselves we can do it. And now we can meet the new challenge that we're ready to face. But we had to find this home within our past first. We had to find that past and say, you know what? Because of that journey, I am this person today. Yeah, you told me to ripping off the Band-Aid. What Band-Aid? I looked at the store and said, you know? So, just remind yourself. I'm trying to keep these a tiny bit shorter, by the way. So if I kind of babble, guys, I do tend to babble a lot more when I'm high. I'm not going to lie. But I do notice that sometimes my explanations go a little bit long. So if I get to go a tiny bit too long, just go, I got it. Okay? But we're going to move on to what our weight path is trying to show us. Oh, mercy, mercy me. Mercy, mercy, I hope you hear me now. Okay, Blue Wolf is my father's card in my deck. And that is part of that journey that you are making. Because it's time to find the father figure you've been searching for within yourself. Maybe you didn't have the best example. Maybe you had no example. That doesn't mean you can't find someone out there to say, you know what, if there's any person in this universe I could think of as a father figure, I could take that under my wing. And maybe you do that a tiny bit with me, or maybe you do that with somebody else other than me. I don't care who this person is. It's all about what you are starting to share with your truest, real emotion. Remember, my father went through his hellhole too. He went through being addicted to the drugs of the time, which was the 70s. Here we go, okay? He also was in a motorcycle accident, which took away part of his short-term and long-term memory from time to time. He didn't remember certain things. So that was part of the reason we didn't have contact too, because I didn't know he was going through memory loss issues for quite a long time in my youth. before he even got remarried to his second wife at the time, which was Debbie 1, we'll just say. And then Debbie 2 was the woman who brought me and my father back together. You know what I'm saying? And then he remarried Terry, which was my mother. So it was mother, Debbie 1, Debbie 2, Terry. So it was two Terrys and two Debbies. Technically. They were different women at the same time, you know what I'm saying? But the problem with it is that he couldn't do that until he allowed his emotions to finally be freed. He used to just share the angry, upset emotions. He never shared the I care, I'm missing you, I don't understand how I can fix this kind of emotions. He only saw the negative. He didn't show the other side of himself. But when he finally let those emotions come out and he used his true call to his true family, the ones who were always going to be a part of his family, no matter what happened, no matter what, even the crazy coyote who pops in from time to time, who's been there since the pups were little pups, are still family. They may not be the same species, no, not necessarily, but they're still considered very much family, okay? But then the real wolves of the pack and the real people you were born with, yeah, they can be family too, but they can drift away. They can become part of their own packs. They can become of different other places. They can go on their own journeys too, right? Well, just like you have to remind yourself to call out to that family you seek. So build the family you want, surrounding the things you love to do already. And everything that you love to do within yourself, that is the blue wolf within you trying to call out to you saying, "Howoo! I can hear you now." Well, because it's time to finally deal with them. It doesn't matter if he's there or not. He will forever be the biological father. There's nothing you can ever do to change it. I'm sorry. We can't erase history here, okay? He may not be the biological father. He might not want to do anything to do with those kids whatsoever. But maybe somewhere in the future you'll meet a nice guy kind of like me or somewhere similar to your taste of kind of guy. And then he'll be the kind of guy who will not only adopt the kids you already have, but allow you to understand that from that day forward, they're your children. They're as much as his children as if they were born from his seed. You know what I'm saying? And that's the kind of guy you're going towards now. But you got to build up the self first. You're still working on that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm tackling daddy issues. Well, maybe it's finally time to deal with them so they don't stop you anymore. You finally overcome those issues. Well, now when those scummy guys come near me, I don't fall for those issues anymore because they're not in my wheelhouse anymore. Right. So which path do you want to go down first, my lady? Easy, hard, or unseen? Could be. I mean, he's probably, like I said, I feel like he's a very emotional guy, but I don't think he shows it a lot to the outside world. But when in closed doors kind of a deal, I think it's more of I will show you more of who I am kind of a thing. Like I said, tough exterior, soft, squishy underbelly kind of a guy. Not really fit, but not really, dumpy, kind of an average guy, slightly muscular build, but, not, overly muscular or anything like that. Wears a lot of red and blue jeans, kind of Superman stylish coloring. Tell me if I'm on track here. If this is the guy in your life right now, I would hardly check him out a lot better. So hard path, you want to know what to do, right? Well, Mercy, the hardest thing for you to do is take that molding stuff that you've been working on up to this point and start to actually work on it. You're starting to do it now. You're showing me earlier. You showed me in the Discord earlier, right? Because maybe he's not done cooking yet, or he hasn't seen a reason to find the light. Maybe you showing him the brightness of his soul shows him he isn't looking into the dark mirror anymore, but looking into the light mirror. The unknown possibilities are before him, not the darkness. Well, then he's definitely my size. I'm 6'4". Okay, I'm 6'4" and about 350, about. Maybe a little bit higher than that right now. But, huh? Okay, my wife says no. So, anyway, but it's all about you taking the ingredients that are being given to you and molding it into the shape you want it to be. Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? And that is a hard path for you to do sometimes, is take your own journey into your own two hands and mold it into what you want yourself to be so that you're ready for it. Right? And that's what you're currently working on. You're not missing any ingredients. You're shaping those ingredients. You're putting them into form so that when you're ready to say, I am done with this cooking process of me being ready for someone who's just that great of a person, exactly, then boom, now I'm done cooking. I no longer have X issues or daddy issues or any issues. I can just strictly love you for you and what you are and who you are. I'm not bringing my baggage along with me this time. Like their fun little play toys I want to bring out every once in a while to make sure I'm doing all that fun stuff. Where are we going after this next, huh? Easy or unseen path, huh? Yes, I am 6'4". I'm 6'4", 350 pounds approximately. Watch. This is my belly button. This is where my belly button ends. This is my waist, people. Allegedly, she says. Allegedly. Well, okay, I guess through the magic of screen, I have become a giant. Oh, she found me out. Oh, no. Anyway, so back to those. Yeah, I know who's hiding behind allegedly right now. Yeah, she laughs. I don't know if Morse code works with you either, but. So, what is your easiest path? Well, you know perfectly well that out of everything that could have happened with you there in your life, because of what you went through, when you were ready to listen to what the universe had to tell you and start to manifest those dreams into reality and believe with your whole heart that it was all going to turn out to be okay, that's the voice you're starting to listen to now, Mercy. It's your turn to listen to those voices that lead you to your preordained destiny, the destiny you've already carved in the spot in the center of the earth that you are going to reach someday. You get to decide how many steps it takes to get there. You are underneath that full moon night with that cornfield melody playing in the song weeds, and you hear the soft songs of the willow tree sway in the breeze as you feel the song of your heart open up and hear the words, it's gonna be okay. No matter what's going on in your life, the easiest thing for you to do is make a plan to realize it's gonna be okay. And not to be so hard on yourself for doing it at your own pace, in your own time. When you say it's meant to happen, it will happen. When you want it to be so, you will it to be so. When you need your life to change into a direction that will be ultimately leading you to the person you want yourself to be, they will help. I will help. Every one of those guides that you love and trust will help, and the universe will smile upon you with open arms and say, it's about gosh darn time already. And your unseen path isn't going to be any funner. Because I want you to start to see that the unseen path staring you right in the face right now, Mercy, is you opening up your hands and opening the right kinds of gifts. Remember, you don't have to take every gift they give you and say, I need this in my life right now, good or bad, small or big, monumental or never ever finding out the answers to. You get to decide the experience you want to have here. You get to receive those gifts. Be ready for those gifts we are going to give you. Because if we're going to give you everything you've ever asked for, if you can't say, I'm happy after that, we won't know how much more we can do for you, right? Because we sound like a 5-year-old at that point whining that we didn't get the right kind of candy bar when candy was very, very scarce to get. Okay? So are you ready to receive your unseen path by cutting down the reeds to get to the gifts that you want in life now? Can you make it easy? Can you make it hard? What is the way you want to do it? Remember, it's how you forge this future that matters the most here.
Bum, bum, bum. As we continue the unfogging story of Mercy and her journey yet to come, we join her now in the final choices about to be revealed.
That'll be $29.95 a minute. No! Sorry, couldn't help myself. Okay. Would you like your Leap of Faith card first or your home card first, Mercy? Whenever you're ready. I was joking about the $29.95 a minute there.
All of a sudden, all I hear is cha-ching, cha-ching.
And hi, Binu Girl. Nice to see you in chat. We're finishing up a journey layout for Merciless Mercy here. Waiting for her to come back and chat. My choice. Oh, you are a dangerous woman after all. Fears. That which we wish to express in others, we now look into that dark mirror and express in self. For all that which we wish to fix with all those people that we are annoyed by, frustrated by, and gotten underneath skin by, are just subtle reminders that we do that ourselves. I'm sorry.
High class happy in the chat!
Hey, awake so sleep here. Welcome in, high class, half awake, high class hippie. Okay. Alright, but you know what that means. It's time to start to look into that dark mirror and not see the retrospection of what is not possible, but what is possible. Remember, the darkness is nothing to be afraid of, people. It's where dreams happen. It's where ideas are born. It's where things become manifest. It's where you move your will from your idea to a will and intent that travels through the ether to make it happen within this physical world. Whether we want to know it or not, we're all doing this at the same time, so a lot of our energies bounce off one another. Because if we're all wishing for it to win the lottery, you know, how much poignancy do you get in that? And as you walk into this darkness, reminding yourself that the only thing stopping you from walking into the light is to move the fucking mirror out of the goddamn way already. If you don't need to look into more of an abyss, then either turn your butt around and face the other direction or move the damn mirror out of the way. Either walk truly into the darkness or truly walk into the light. Pick a lane. Yeah, you'll welcome darkness until you see the bottom of that cauldron to change and say, Prophet, Mommy. All right, so what is your leap of faith? You know it. You know it. We knew this was coming, Mercy. We knew it was going to come, right? And what better way to stick it to the woman any better than this? What haven't we been doing? What haven't we been doing for ourselves? Well, haven't we been moving around in our lives to make sure we make time for self too? I know we're busy. Oh, but if we can find time to do this other stuff, that must mean we have some magic amount of time we can give to ourselves, maybe a little bit, every single day. Wonder why we need to start doing this a little bit more. Have I gotten the point yet there? Okay, because what you need to start to bring within yourself is tending to self. Girl, go get a day off. I know you love your kids, but please call grandma and say, take them for a day. I'm going to kill them. Okay? You know, whatever it takes there. No, where's the nearest daycare I can drop them off at? It may cost me $100. $100 well spent because I can go do something else for me. There you go. Are we still there? Not laughing too hard on the floor yet? Lady Mercy, you can come off the floor now. Okay, I want to give you this opportunity to end your reading now before it's too late, before I really... You saw that, right? You didn't see a thing. Nope, didn't see a thing. It's all over. Bye, guys. See you tomorrow. Yeah, and I agree with that too as well. And I think that's exactly what you need to hear now the most. Because you finally walked out of the cage you've been putting yourself in. You realized you don't want to go back there anymore. You locked that cage. You threw the key into the center of that cage. You buried it under 6 feet of concrete and then put a nice little garden on top of it as a reminder what never to do to yourself again. And now you are embracing the freedom of choice. And you're trying it and experiencing new things because you have built up the resilience to it. You have done it. Slowly is still doing. Slowly is still doing. No one says you have to do it at Roadrunner speed. Slowly is still doing it. Okay? Give yourself for the slowly. Give ourselves credit for the slowly. Applaud the slowly. Because before we were stopped. So to review there, my beautiful Mercy, it is time for you to realize that maybe you're more home in yourself than you thought you were. That past that has defined who you are today was the person you needed to become so you could find a truer family. You could hear those calls of those people who would be in your life and be your, coffee, supporting member of what you need in your life again. That you are ready to mold your life and listen to the words, it's gonna be okay, because I will receive those gifts that are being given to me. That I will look into that dark mirror and not see darkness, but see a way towards the light, because I'm ready to tend to self again and give myself that freedom I have been looking for. Boom goes the dynamite, as the prophet once said. I get your spiritual ass. Thank you for having your spiritual ass kicked by the unknown prophet. And you know, Mercy, you have to make sure that you are proud of any progress. I don't care how small the progress is, it's still progress. Forward progress is still progress. Tiny little steps equals 10 easy big steps somewhere down the line, right? So it may take you 10 little steps to make up that one giant leap. But when you're ready to face those fears of yours and finally jump into that freedom you so desperately wish to have, now that you have all the freedom of today do whatever you want, be your own person, run your own company. Nobody gets to ever tell you how to do anything ever again. Some people wait a lifetime to realize they can do that. No apologies, take no prisoner. And look, you too can get one of Merciless Mercy's wonderful handmade wonderful gifts from their team, their account there. So go to mercilessmercy.com to get your picky square mug today. Oh, okay. And now I will need a new keyboard because I spilled coffee all over the damn place.
You idiot.
But I got high.
And then I got high. And then I got high.
And then I got high. Gotta turn my keyboard off, and you'll know why. 'Cause I'm high. Mercy was so excited when I told her she was getting one of these decks. Yeah. Oh, I wonder if she's still here. Oh, hi, class. Are you still out there? And be new girl, you're next in line. Get your numbers ready. You're up next. Oh, hi, class hippie. Are you out there? Need to shout her out again just to make sure she's up with her. So now you guys see the 420 flag is up. So we are 420 styling it the rest of this episode because my wife, told me to. I know there are a couple people already, my good friends are already out there grinding their own streams right now. I'm so proud of some of these friends of mine. You know, they're just doing such an awesome job at it. You know, being real to them and doing it what's right for them and their streams and their peoples, you know. You just don't realize how many friends you have until, you really look back at it and go, you know what? Guess I shouldn't be so hard that I don't have any friends in this world. I've got about like 500 of them right now. And, 50 of them come in on a regular basis to say how much they like me. Or maybe I should stop saying I have no friends. I was having a debate with one of my friends earlier today. What does the word famous mean to you, right? Yeah. And, and the debate was, no. He was talking about movie star famous versus just famous in general. Now, if you're on Twitch, you are famous to a certain point. You are famous because people are coming to you to watch you entertain them. That's famous, okay? If you've done anything that gets recognized as your work, you're famous. So if because I promote Merciless Mercy, she's famous. Even though it's one person saying that right now, and I think many more will say it in the future, Be new girl, this is your second call. Be new girl, second call. All right? And, and that's what we have to do, And there are a couple of people out there, who will have automatic free decks in my idea book. Someone in chat will win a part of a giveaway that I will do on stream when we actually say we're printing the cards, so look out for that in the future, and I'll be announcing that stuff on my Patreon first, and then it will be in my Discord stars that same day as well, and then everybody else will learn about the rest of the news a week later, unless you hear me talk about it here. You know what I'm saying? So, and this exclusive deal for Patreon members with my Kickstarter gift, is the giveaway is starting now. So if you guys want to enter the giveaway as a normal person who just wants to be a part of that giveaway, I'll be starting a free one that you just can join my free portion of the giveaway portion that anybody can enter, okay? As long as you're willing to pay the $3 to enter, okay? That's all I got to say about that. So I'll be doing that as well. So we'll be having a couple giveaways for decks. We'll be giving some people away. You can get, right now, you can go and be the first 50 people to pay $100 or more. People who do that, the first 50 people who buy or donate $100 or more will get a signed copy of my deck with a chance to win a one-of-a-kind art deck from me, signed by me, and personalized. So there you go. All right. So there's that. That's the gift that we're giving away. We're giving 2 on. One's for the people who are the supporters, and then one's for the Patreon members, and then some are just going to be given away for people who are just random people who I love very, very much, you know. So that's my exciting news for everybody. So go look for my Linktree links, guys, or go check out the pinned message up on top there. It should have the link if you want to donate to that. Make sure that you're saying I want to donate for a deck, just because I'm getting a couple of donations from people who don't want a deck, they just want to donate the money. You know what I'm saying? So if you definitely want one of those decks, claim one, you know, so I know that you're claiming one deck, you know. So, and I know who I'm going to be sending it to. And they have all the right information. And I'm going to be sharing soon who I will be going through with that here in just a little bit. Be New Girl. Second call. Third call. Last and final call for Be New Girl. Be New Girl. Last and final call for Be New Girl. And then Danger, you are up next in line. If Be New Girl isn't here in time here in a little bit, I'm giving her a little extra time here. Because I did say I was doing a longer reading, and sometimes she has to step away to do things. What she does not, I do not know. And you know I will always try to give everyone a fair amount of tries to get their furry butts in here. Now I have like 3 cigarette spares that I need to fill up with more tobacco. Because I don't have them. Alright. And reminder, I am now about, I'd say 40% high. Outlander, yeah. Alright, settle down, woman. Settle down. Tell me when they're coming out with the next season. That's all I want to know. Alright, Be New Girl. You have allotted your time here today. Hop back in line. Danger Bean, it is your turn again now. Danger Bean to the reading stage, to the reading room. Whoop, whoop.
Are those regular cigarettes?
Yes, they're regular cigarettes I just got done making for myself, and that you're going to ask me for one anyway, so I might as well give you one. Alrighty then, Danger. Give me those numbers, and if you have a question, please don't be afraid to ask it in chat. I will try to answer to the best of my abilities. Back to general readings for a while, though, guys. I only try to do one of those a stream so that I can try to get you to want to purchase one of those private readings with me. And that's the kind of reading you get, is that journey layout reading. So if you ever want one of those journey layout readings, remember to hit me up on my Calendly site and set up a time for me. Okay? And remind me that If I do miss your day because I'm high or something like that, I apologize in advance and I will reschedule. Maybe I even get some extra time out of it because I was dorking around. All right, Danger, whenever you're ready, buddy. And as I like to say, once the stream too, if I get your pronouns wrong, please correct me. I will try to switch to the right pronouns, okay? So I just try to go by what your name says and just go. I either call you buddy, friend, or pal, or whatever like that. That's just how I talk, guys. It's not a pronoun thingy. It's just I call everyone that. If I call you Pookie Bear, you're a pretty special person in my book. Right, Mercy? Pookie Bear. I love you, Pookie Bear. Clip that, bitch. Did I say that? I didn't even have my dashboard up to clip it. That's how bad it is. I'll have to go back into the VODs and clip that later. I love you, Pookie Bear. That one's for the VOD. Come watch The Unknown Prophet today, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. There. Now I've got myself a nice little clippy. All right. We've got 5 cards shuffled, 7th card in. My relationship with my dad has never been... I want to know if I should try to fix the relationship since there's someone clearing it up. Okay, let's find out what the cards have to tell you today about all of this there, Danger. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. God cards are now back in effect, but we didn't get any this time for you. So 7th card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Usually that means they're just going to tell you straight today, okay? We don't need to give you extra cards. This one will do just fine. Well, Danger, first and foremost, I want to thank you for at least considering it an option in the first place of reconnecting with your father. Because from one person who has gone through that himself, before I was 18, when I turned 16 years old, I said when I turned 18, I was going to change my last name to something different. And basically the biggest middle finger to my father I could possibly do. For about 3 to 5 years, I used the name Joshua Adam Thunders. I hated my father with a passion. It took a very special stepmother to bring us both together. After about a year of healing, I changed my name back legally to Joshua Adam Bleasy and retook the family name, and I'm very proud of it to this day. But nothing said, just to let you know, it is possible to repair those relationships, and now is the time to start to think about actually doing that, because time is running short, because we never know from one day to the next when that opportunity will leave us. And the question we don't want to have to say to ourselves is, why didn't I at least try while I still had the chance? That goes through all of our minds after the fact. But if we thought about it before the fact, maybe we would have given ourselves the extra time we would have needed. Ask my wife all too well. It was a letter she found in her adopted parents' things that led her to her birth mother, and she only got a very short amount of time of knowing her in real life before she passed away. She only got this much amount of time when she could have had most of her whole life knowing this person, So just know that it's always a good idea, for no other reason, for you at least to say, I did it and I can move on now. Whether it's a good result or a bad result, doesn't matter. At least you can now close that book one way or another. Okay? Sometimes you need to do it to prove to yourself you didn't need to do it. And I'm not thinking that's what you need to do. You right now are trying to get a better image of what he is all about now. Because he's not the man he was those many years ago when he wasn't there, right? He's someone different. You are only seeing this much information of what his life is like right now. If you broke the surface of that image, you might see the full big picture and actually understand the whole story and the whole whys. May be painful somewhere along the way, but it will be more healing rather than painful, I think, in the end. It will be more of a, now I understand why, and now it makes sense why my life kind of turned out some ways like this. And you'll probably be going, why are our lives so similar sometimes? More than anything. And that might freak you out a tiny bit. You know what I'm saying? But what you're trying to do right now, there, Danger Bead, is you're trying to put an end to this one way or the other. Either you can start to say he can be a father figure in your life and be a part of your life. Let's determine it once and for all. Or I need to let him go and pretend this man has already made it to the afterlife and move on with the rest of my very existence. Okay, we're making this very concrete choice about what our Father is going to mean to us at this point. Either I'm going to accept him for who he is and love him anyway. That might mean loving even though I don't like the person he's become or the person he is, but that doesn't mean I don't have to love him as my birth father and only love him as that relationship is equal to what I know about him up to this day. You know what I'm saying? Or I need to move it on to the next place where I need to hold that funeral for the man that I remember as well, because he's no longer that man. So you have to burn away all semblance of what that idea was of that man, because he is not that person anymore. Time has gone. If things have been experienced, things that have happened in his real life will transcend to your life with him. And knowing his story will help you know your story. And then when you have all of the information, then you can make a good choice. You don't want to get in your own way. Don't let your fear and anxiety and the wonder stop you from getting to the top of your hill and finally finding out what you really want to know. I mean, maybe it's not about the story. Might have thought looking them in the eyes and saying the 3 magic words you need to say to them, whatever those 3 magic words may be for you. I love you, screw you, whatever the case may be. But at least you'll have that opportunity to do it. Maybe you'll regret that decision somewhere down the line, which way you go on that, but at least you'll have the choice. But if you don't get out of your own way first, you'll never ever get to know. So that's my only thing, is the whole reason this is happening is so that you can finally share those experiences, to understand. You have that opportunity to do this now. Why not? If nothing good comes from it, you can move on with your life knowing I tried. At least I did that much. I gave him a second shot. I gave him a chance to prove that he's become someone different. I will never get my father back from the days before, but I might be able to get the father I will have now into the end of his days. And maybe that's a better father I would rather have in my life anyway now. That's kind of what I'm feeling for you. I think it's going to be a very healing moment for both of you, honestly. I think that once you kind of understand his story and hear some of the reasons why, and it might seem like an excuse at the time, but then later somewhere in life, when it's your turn to be putting up with your own kids, you will finally probably understand the story. It's like it happens to all of us. We don't understand the story until we're faced with the same situation with our kids that they were faced with us. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of it's the parents' curse. Whatever you do to your parents will eventually your kids will do to you. Only they will do it worse because they'll do something you don't expect. You know, count on it. And that's your reading for today there, Danger. You know, I think it's a good idea to reconnect with Dad and give him a second chance. If you brace your trust again, then be done with it. But give him that one last chance and let him know this is your last chance. You break my trust again, you lie XYZ again with me again, I will cut you out of my life permanently. And let them know that. That's what I told my dad. And he said, no problem, son. And from that moment on, we had a healthy relationship. We had to build it, we had to work at it. And, it happened over a lot of dinners over at his house and watching some silly shows like Ally McBeal and some of the weird stuff we used to do at his house, connecting with my stepson, his new stepson, and, vibing out with him as well, being invited to Christmas and getting showered with gifts I never thought I deserved, Never expected these people to shower me with this many gifts, And they did. They showered me with a bunch of gifts. My childhood was not a bad thing because of people like that, So that's kind of what's going. We're moving on from danger, but, I say why not? At least do that much for yourself. If nothing else, do it for yourself to be able to put a pin in it and move one way or the other. No. Any other questions, please let me know. I will try to answer them for you, Danger. I'm feeling another question in there somewhere. So that's kind of where we're at right now, guys. So, yeah, well, we'll put some more music on for a while, guys, and vibe out until we get some more people here. And we only got about an hour and a half anyway, so. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to have for lunch today. I think I know what I'm going to do. It's just too good. I also see who's out in Twitchland doing stuff tonight now. Oh, we do need to shout some people out. No, will you fucking stop doing that? Oh, so wait a minute. I think I have a command for this. There we go. All right, we got a couple of people out there now. Woohoo! Go show any of those people a lot of love, especially Agent Zero, who's on live right now. Oh, and your best Tansy too as well. I gotta get her a command here soon. Alright, now I got her name. Haha. Now I got it. Now I gotta shout you out. Now, I'm gonna shout you out. Can you tell I'm starting to get toastier now? No. What?
Patriots fired Bill Belichick.
Oh.
And they're saying, you know, at 71 years old, does he still have gas in the tank to start over someplace else?
No, it's maybe. Alright, let's see here.
Oh, fuck that. Yes, yes. Fuck that.
I refuse to give him any more follows. I keep trying to say hi to him and he keeps ignoring everybody in this damn chat. Oh, this is another streamer that I used to like would come in my chat every once in a while. I told him that he wasn't banned. I said I just didn't want him to keep using different names all the damn time.
Oh, Bill.
Yeah. That's the only reason I, doing any of this sometimes, just not trying to get followers or things. I'm trying to help people, and I'm doing that job to the best of my abilities. That's all I have to do. That's okay. Maybe my friend will be on today. I don't know. He didn't say an announcement today that he was going to be on, so... Usually if he's going to be on, he makes an announcement pretty early, so...
Yes. Oh, that's you.
Don't think so today. Alright, let's go say hi to people.
Okay.
Nah, not you. Not you. You're fine, baby. No one's here right now. I was just gonna say hi to somebody who's currently streaming. Just saying, quick pop in to give you a like. Just popping in to give you some lurky love.
How are you doing today, Hope you're having a good one. Thank you so much for the lurk.
Not sticking around long, guys. I just wanted to come in and give you some much needed watchy hours.
I appreciate you guys. Like I say, always respect your mods and thank them for everything they do because they make your stuff run so smooth and easy running, and they don't get enough credit. So please respect your mods. Get pets, you get pets. Never hits us. No, I don't hit you. Damn. Sticking around long, guys. I just want to thank you so much needed. Watching hours, I appreciate you for it. We're getting there, man. We're getting there. That's why when you're only on, that's when you go. We got plans for today, Lee. You ain't got no scars. Come on, Danny. You're making out to be an awful streamer. Call me perking up fucking you!
I have her on like what?
Mods always mods do themselves exactly.
Got it?
I hope so.
Okay, good. We're showing some much needed love to all those people I love out there in Twitch land. So giving them a lurk, tabbing them up for my friends there right now. We're tabbing them up, letting them vibe. They're getting their game on with all of their friends and vibing out with their chat. So anyone I've recently told you about in chat, go give a like, go give a follow, go give a subscribe if you can do it, guys. Trust me, these are the most lit people I know on Twitch, guys. I highly recommend all these people who are there. And definitely high class hippie as well. I didn't shout her out yet because I thought she was gone. So. High class hippie, there we go. She plays Elder Scrolls. Take down the Discord for now.
Fuck's sake. Come on now.
Don't be toying with wifey. No toying with wifeys. That's not allowed
Don't
today.
make me get witchy on y'all's.
Uh-oh, she's gonna get witchy on the weed's ass everywhere you run. When things start floating in the air and stuff like that, don't be concerned.
Just don't look her in the eye.
No, you don't look her in the
For
eye.
of all that's right and good in the world, don't look her in the eye.
For all that's light and love in the universe, don't you look her in the eye. Whatever you do, don't look her in the eye. Ha 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 ha.
That's what she said. Literally.
I didn't even tap it.
Oh.
God bless it all. Can you finish making
Oh, God. There you go.
No, I was just making myself one.
There you go. I'm stealing that. Oh, Lucifer's gone.
Yep. Guess it got too smoky for his taste. Oh boy. Is Lewis on there?
Let me listen. I don't know.
Okay. And if you're playing a game, just say hey.
Nope, I'm not playing a game. I'm streaming. I don't play games while I stream. I stream while I stream. I'm not seeing him on. Nope, not seeing him on.
Okay.
He always has more followers than that, so he's not under 29 followers, that's for sure.
If he's just logging on, he'll sometimes have like 25.
Yeah, but still, he usually has a high number of people on. I'm just saying, even just starting up. For the love of God now, what the hell did I do this time? Jesus Christ.
It had nothing to do with it.
I know you didn't have anything to do with it, Jesus.
No, you said Jesus Christ, and I finished the sentence. It had nothing to do with it.
No, okay, well then. Never mind, Jesus, sorry. We all belong in the stars together. Help my Kickstarter campaign today by clicking the link below. Oh, come on, man. Help my Kickstarter campaign by clicking the link below and donating towards me printing 150 copies of the 5-Path Tarot. Then I gotta grab the linky.
Okay.
God damn it. Fuck it. Alright, let's pay attention to see how we're doing out there, everybody. How's everybody? Hopefully you're having a good day out there. I hope you're having the best day ever. We might just raid out early today. You know that, guys? Oops. Hey, maybe I'll play some Zelda later. Hey, Ignomic Hermit, welcome on in. Welcome on in. I was just getting ready to think about showing some love to somebody else and heading out early today. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. I'm sticking around for you if you would like a reading. I'm still here, ready to rock and roll. I am about 50% high right now, so that's why we have the green flag flying right now. So in case you're not into that, just wanted to let you know, fair warning. So that's what we're up to today. Nothing really major today, just kind of chilling, relaxing, spreading some lurky love around the internet, you know, giving some people some, watch hours and stuff like that, tabbing them up today, trying to show some love to those people who show me love, and they're being really loud right now on their channels. Hey, Zero, you're not new! Now, she'll understand that if she ever sees this. Hey, Zero, you're not new! Hey, Zero, you're not new! Hey, Zero, you're not new, you're not new, you're not new, not new, you're not new, you're not new, you're not new, you're not new. Let's see you turn that into a sound alert. I'm going to turn that into a sound alert. I'm going to turn that into a sound alert. You just watch me. You'll have to redeem it for channel points. Now I have to go record that, though, and turn it into a sound alert, though. Welcome to the 5 Past Terror. I don't know why I put my cards away. Well, because I thought I was going to be done. Let's pull the cards back out because I have a feeling Ignomic's coming back in here for a reading. So we're going to bring out the cards again. Alright. We're bringing the cards back out. We'll give them the old cleansing shuffle while we're waiting for my friends, my beautiful friends. So how is everybody out there in Twitch land doing today? Are you having an awesome Friday? I'm looking forward to my weekend off coming up here. Remember, guys, my hours have changed now. I'm Monday through Friday, 9 to 12 p.m. Central Standard Time only. I'm no longer doing weekends any longer. I'm reserving those for private readings only, guys. So if you want a private reading, it will be on a weekend. So just so you know what you're looking for there. And if you guys want to help me out, please go ahead and click that link in the pinned chat above. That's my Kickstarter link. So if you want to donate and get in on that 51st order, to get a deck signed by me, well, let me know there. Just buy one of those all-important $100 packages while supplies last. And if you want an extra chance to win a free package, join my Patreon account, and you can get in on the free giveaway for the $3 giveaway for that. $3 a ticket and entry, guys. So enter at your own risk, at your own bank account. I'm not going to be responsible for you trying to buy 35 entries to win a pack worth, $55. Okay? I won't be selling it for higher than that. That's for sure. That's the top level. That's if the box looks legit, right, completely the way I'm expecting it. The cards look exactly the way I'm expecting them to do. They've helped correct my words in my deck. Now I'm gonna have to kind of revamp all of the meanings in some of these cards as well. Hey, You know what? You got to pick up kids. I understand. Don't ever have to apologize here. You were just telling me not to do that the other day. Well, maybe we should take our own advice there. But welcome on back, Hermit. Welcome back. How are we doing, young lady? Oh, yeah, well, good. I'm glad you're just here to listen and support. Hello, kiddos. How are you doing, kiddos? Baby, kiddos. There, that's for the kitties. Oh my, they're going right now. Oh my God, how did you do that? Oh my God, I don't know how to do it. I got a chipmunk in my throat. Oh my God, will you help me get this chipmunk out of my throat? Will you help me? Oh, there he goes. Oh, there he went. Such a spaz, whatever. Look at all the lusty people. I wonder what happened to my can. My cob can. I'm good. I'm glad to hear you guys. I'm always here to entertain you guys. Often, the one thing I can't talk about a whole lot is children a lot, guys, because I've never had my own children. I've grown up with a lot of people I was surrounded by a lot of people who had families and stuff, but I've never been a parent. So parenting advice for me, except for telling you what I went through as a child and how I wouldn't do it, That's about my only experience as being a parent. So parenting advice for me is not my strongest suit because there's nothing I've done to experience that. Unless you count ghost kids. And then we can talk about it. If you have spiritual ghost children, then we can talk about things a little bit better than that. Often, somewhere down the line, I'm going to reveal where the 5 paths came from, where the story originated from, and what happened to me on that fateful day that I came up with this unique way of looking at life, and telling you about the story about all of that, and maybe revealing some of my times when I was in search of faith and when I was in search of God and in search of meaning of life and of when I thought I knew it all and trying to give it to somebody else and taking that and hoping always along the way. I love the old quantum leap saying, striving to put right what went wrong, leaping each day into the next, hoping that one day he will reach home. You know what I'm saying? And home for me is the Summerlands or heaven or whatever else you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? But we all have a parenthesis in time a wise woman once told me. Her name was Jewel. We'll just call her that, okay? Because I can say that without revealing anything else other than that, And Jewel used to tell us all about how we're only here for parentheses of time. If you think about it, 100 years, if we get that, isn't a long time when you consider how long the earth has been here. You know what I'm saying? And when you take in that into consideration, 100 years, if you get that much time here on earth, is short, and you never know from day to day, from hour to hour, from second to second, if that's going to be the last day you're ever here. When people started to say YOLO, live your life only once, that was what basically the gods told us to go do. Go live your life like it's the only time you will ever get to be this version of you. This is the only time it will ever be this version of Joshua Adam Bleasy. There may be a billion other kinds of Joshua Adam Bleasys out there. I might have an evil twin out there somewhere in this world right now. But you know what? They won't be me. You know what I'm saying? And you're here to experience this unique wonderful experience of this whole thing of free will, of predetermining destiny, of finding your destiny, of carving your destiny into the sands of time and saying, I'm going to do it my way, and maybe listening to what people have told you along the way. Yeah, you take into consideration what your parents brought you up like and what everybody else told you how to be and who to do. But eventually you come to a point in your life where you've got to start living for yourself and living for your own dreams and your own goals. Even if you're sharing it with a partner, if you don't have your own goals and dreams, eventually, you're going to question why, why if they're not willing to share your goals and dreams, why aren't they willing to share other things with you, Then you get stuck in your own head with the weird voices that say, I'm not good enough and I can't do this and I have this self-low esteem of myself because I'm not a handsome man or woman, beautiful woman, or I'm not fit enough, I'm not this shape, that shape, I'm not this color, I'm not that color, I'm not this religion, I'm not this political party, I'm not the sexual orientation, whatever the case may be, okay? We're all still human beings trying to do the best job we can. We're all playing the best choose your own adventure game you guys will ever play in life. And we all know that we're just trying to do the best job we can, moment for moment, time to time. And sometimes do we get it right? Yeah. Most times we get it wrong. Okay. But we're learning as we go here, people. We are only in the parentheses of time of humanity. If you take into account pre-Christ, we've only been here about 1 million years to about 10 billion years of a planet being here. Okay? That's all I'm saying there. I'm done with that stupid music in the background. It's annoying me. Zero, turn yourself down. You're too loud. Not you. I have to turn you all the way off. I can't have you on because I can hear, And we came here with the contract with our personal deeds that said we wanted to come have this kind of experience. Now, this is just a broad base of what you're going to experience when you come down here. We all sign a contract saying, yes, we want to come here. You know what movie I want you to go see the end of? Go watch the end of Barbie, and then maybe you get the idea of what we actually agree to do when we come here. And I know I'm using this as a very, commercialized version of it, but they put it into very simple terms of the life, death, and afterlife and how God actually sees us. They don't see us as anything other than beautiful. And what we truly will to be is what we will be, So no matter what anyone tells us who we are, we get to decide who we are, So, and not a lot of people take that into account when they're making their life choices. They think that everyone has this big ass control over them. No one has more control or power over you than you give them that power or control over you in the first place. They are not unless they're literally putting stakes in your hands and marinating you around with little strings on, in some of the dungeon there where you can't escape and is not seeing this right now. Okay, then I'm sorry for that person. You know what I'm saying? They must have a hard life. I hope that they're okay. Because there might be that person out there. We don't know. There's someone who they say there's someone out there who always has it worse than you. Well, there's always out there someone who has it better than you too. And we travel this road of destiny and fate, and as we start to make it as we go, yeah, some of it can be carved in the sand, preordained for us, maybe, but it wasn't until an 8-year-old boy said it was possible that it became true. I sit here today because an 8-year-old boy believed he could become this man. You know what I'm saying? And without me believing in that dream wholeheartedly to my best of my abilities, I'm not this person. You know what I'm saying? So, because I believed in a dream I had under a willow tree where, I woke up from one of the worst moments of my life up to that point, and then got this message of hope and renewal from what I believed God to be at that moment, telling me everything was going to be okay. I went home, told my mom what happened, told her about the silly dream, and she says, well, Joshua, if you want it to come true, make it come true. And that held true in my heart the remainder of my days, That she always told me those things. I always tell people when I get her card, you have the power to make it happen. You are loved by more people than you will ever know, and that you have to carve your own destiny into the sands that you want to create. Those are the three messages my mother always used to give me. The messages my father always gave me was don't give up on family. Remember, you're always a part of a pack, and just howl at the moon if you ever feel lonely and that they don't hear you. Call out to them. They can call out back. But if they can't hear you, see you, or know that you're around, how can they call back out to you if they don't know what's going on? So basically, reach out, make sure you stay in contact. Build on the relationships you do have while you have them. Because you never know what tomorrow will bring with those people. I was in the mental hospital getting my brain fixed by doctors trying to fix my broken brain that didn't want to be here in this world anymore, and then my mother dies while I'm in the hospital. I mean, talk about an ass kicking by the powers that be. I mean, how much more can I get my ass kicked, Not only do I not want to be there, you take my mom away from me, you make me in a position where I can't even go say goodbye to my mom, and then you tear me down to the very essentials of who I am as a person and expect me to build myself up in less than 72 hours, because that's how long I have before I'm able to get out of the doctors. You know what I'm saying? So you don't think I've been through the shitstorm. I have, okay? Been through things in my life I am not proud of even having thoughts of, and we won't talk about some of those things, but you know what? I can say that out of the 49 years of my life, I've considered doing 3 things in my life that I would consider bad thoughts only. I think I'm doing good because I never took action on any of those thoughts, and those were really, some of them were just stupid teenage dumb things that were, I tried to join the football team, but when I realized I couldn't knock people down, I didn't keep trying. Okay, I wasn't a violent kid. I couldn't hurt people. I just couldn't do it physically. I was always this big dude, but I couldn't use that to my advantage because that's not who I was on the inside. I was built like a Ford truck, but I'm more like a beanbag chair. Okay. And at a slow, steady pace where you can actually fall into the beanbag and go, And then I've been told the exact opposite sometimes too. You're very abrasive in your face and very judgmental and very much a know-it-all. So I come off like I am a man whose delusions of grandeur with God complex, who has an inferiority complex designed by little green men who have been talking in my head since this age of conception. Stuff like that. And I'm using the most extreme version of what I think, that people may have thought of me at times. Maybe. I don't know. It could be worse than that. But I had to live true to myself. We all have to live true to self. We all have to live true to our own story. We all have to live true to the best of our abilities. Even as parents, when we're going out there, we can only do so much for our children before we have to just watch them live their lives. And as much as we want to carry them for the remainder of their days, we know that we had to let them go, find those brave new steps to start to learn how to walk in the first place. And that took them outside of our world, but that doesn't mean they're gone forever, And that goes with your parents too. It doesn't matter what they tell you or teach you. You get to decide what you take into your heart and what you want to cover as important information. We all decide that. And I think we forget that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? We all forget that we have always had that choice. All right. Well, since we're not getting anybody in here for a while now, and I'm not seeing the people I'm looking for today, I know exactly where I want to go now. So we're going to bring our butts into there. But I want to say thank you guys for today's stream and being a part of it. I really hope that you guys enjoyed your time here today. I am cutting out an hour early, I know, but, I'm just not feeling the energy flowing as like I do sometimes. And I know it's not a bad thing. It's just, hey, I'm high and my body's telling me to go lay down, so I'm gonna go do what my body tells me to do. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you guys understand, and I will be back on Monday, so don't be afraid to pop on back in here on Monday, guys. And we do. No, I know you guys understand completely. So thank you guys for doing that. Always got to take care of self first, because if you can't heal yourself, you can't heal others. So if my body tells me it's time to heal self, that's what I must do, so that I can come back here on Monday morning ready to rock and roll one more time. And the fact that I'm now about 75% high, I'd probably turn it into a just chatting stream for the remainder of the stream anyway, because I don't know if. Everything's talking all at once right now. It's like, it's like the super highway just went, talk about your 2x4s. And I know how to shut them off if I really want to, but it's kind of fun every once in a while to experience this much information all at once. Okay, so anyway, we're going to teach you the Agent Zero's Marbles on Stream.
Thank you.
So get in there, play Marbles on Stream. Hey, do me a favor, drop her a lot of emotes, copy my raid message. Here we go, watch this. Throw some emotes in there, guys, for me as well. Throw that message in there. Let her know we love her. We're trying to help her become a better streamer, a better viber. Just go in there. Show her all the love you would show me. Give her 5 minutes of your time. That's all I'm asking for. Then if you decide to go somewhere else, please self-care if you guys need to self-care first, okay? But give her a little bit of time before you decide she's not your thing. She's a very party atmosphere variety game streamer. She plays marbles on stream, Farlight on stream, things like Apex Predator and stuff like that, first person shooter games, kind of stuff like that. But she's a vibe and a half. She's literally one of the favorite people I know out there on Twitch, and I just want to go show her a little bit of support today by giving her this all important raid. So follow me there, guys. I love you. See you later. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh no, I forgot my button.